Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. And where down we go, 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 go. Oh, where down we go, 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 go. So where down we go, 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 go. Way down we go. Oh, you let your feet run wild.
We're at Chambers Bay, just outside Seattle, Washington, one of my favorite golf courses, host of the 2015 US Open. We got a little gray today, but hopefully it's gonna burn off. We're gonna get some sunshine, but I'm not gonna lie, it's 30 degrees, I'm wearing long underwear, and instead of skiing in Seattle, we're playing golf. So let's see how I do today. So I'm playing around with Ryan Young, one of the top teachers in the entire country, recognized by Golf Digest and Golf Magazine. So he's gonna give me a 3-hole lesson. We're gonna see how low I can go. And then he's also gonna walk me through some tips that can help your game and my game go low.
Fortunate, it's a closure day in the winter time, so we have a little playground.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I love it, man. We'll get in bunkers, we'll test our putting skills, get out on the tee boxes and see how low we can go.
Looking forward to it.
Awesome, man, let's do it.
Sweet.
Now, these are not easy, they're not short, but I think you're gonna approach it a little bit unorthodox compared to the way most people would say, where it's take the driver out, right?
So you're gonna break 1 over or better, and I'll do the same thing.
Okay.
My goal will be even par or better, and I'm just gonna take what I tell you to the nth degree.
Awesome.
Okay, so I would say on this very first hole, most everybody that comes to Chambers Bay wants to play from the sand tees.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and play from the sand tees, just like everybody
That's
else.
where I usually play from, so we're good.
Great, cool. Okay, so this is a par 4,
Yeah.
and you want to get it up over the hill. There's a speed slot, and that would be where you want to go.
Okay.
But imagine we have $50,000 on the line.
Yeah.
You might not want to risk that, because if you block it up on the hill,
that hill, you're
you are
screwed.
not shooting par, you're not making birdie.
Yeah.
You know, you're probably going to actually pick up,
Yeah.
you know, and max out on the hole. So what you're really going to be trying to do is hit this short grass.
Yep.
And that bunker from this spot is probably about 200 yards away.
Okay.
So what club goes 190 in your bag when you hit it perfect?
Yeah, I usually use like a little hybrid or like a 4-iron.
What's the max of 4-iron you've hit before in the past? Have you hit it over 200?
Not over 200, no. Like 196.
So if you max it out,
Yeah.
you're in that bunker?
Yeah.
So what about 5-iron?
5-iron I can get. 5-iron's like 185, 190.
Cool.
Yeah.
You have, well, you said 190. You have
Yeah.
any fear of the 5-iron going in that bunker if you peered it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, let's take a 5-iron. This sounds dumb. Hey, hit the grass.
Yeah.
There's a bunker out there. We don't have to worry about it, so blur that out of your mind. You're not going to put yourself up on the hill. I don't care necessarily if you're in this left hill,
Yeah.
but we got to put in play. These greens are huge.
Yeah.
I got to get you on that green as fast as possible and as efficient as possible, so we don't waste time in the fairway. We get you on the green, and all the work is going to be there.
Didn't hit it pure, but you know what? Like,
but you're in the fairway.
Middle of the fairway.
And that kind of contributes. You know, that same little chunky early release with a driver could have been topped into this hill.
Exactly.
It could have been duck hooked into 18th fairway, or it could have been across the top in a slice.
Yeah.
But you're in the fairway.
I'm in the middle of the fairway.
The job's done.
Hey.
I'm doing the exact same thing. I got a 7-iron.
You got a 7-iron.
Right?
Okay.
We could talk about beautiful routines, beautiful setups. I've been playing this game enough where I know I'm going to hit the fairway with this 7-iron.
Yeah.
I don't have to think too much about this. I just need to step up and hit this golf ball.
Look at that.
It's in the middle of the fairway.
You make it look so damn easy.
Well, with the 7-iron, the fairway's 120 yards wide. There's no stress there. You're going to aim down the middle of the fairway, a little left, little right. Nothing hurts you, even if you chunk a little bit. We're just trying to make a little better contact than we just did.
Ball's pretty much even.
Yeah.
Nope, not anything to worry about there.
Not anything to worry about. Right down the middle.
There we go.
Chunk and run.
Again, I mean, I don't know why I'm chunking them, but you know what? They're going straight. That's all I give a shit about.
And we don't have to worry about it.
That's all I care about.
And in the end, you know, we're built on an old sand and gravel mine. These fairways are firm and they're going to roll out. You're going to get 20 more yards of roll than you would at a standard golf course. And if you know that, use that to your advantage.
Use that to your advantage, yeah.
It's January right now and this ground is rock solid.
It's so hard.
Yeah. Now, I'm not pulling out a 3-wood right now because if I don't hit that well and I haven't been playing golf much right now, there's a lot of trouble up by the green.
Yep.
So I'm going to hit this 3-iron. Max will go 230 right now, which puts me just short of the green.
Yeah.
Okay. I see the flag there. Go just short of the green, maybe a little to the right of it.
Smoked that.
Just short of the green, probably a little more to the left in the collection area, but
God, it sounds so damn nice off your club, man. It sounds so different.
Hit another 5-iron, right? If we were being 100% honest, we haven't hit it perfect yet. We're still green, and even if you pure this one a little bit long and a little bit right, didn't hurt us.
Yeah.
So I want you aiming right of the bunker out there, right of the flag, right edge of the green.
Okay.
Okay, if you turn one over, great. If you block it, it's probably not going to be the greatest of contact, and it'll still put you within and up and down.
Because the last thing I want to do is come down this slope.
Yeah.
So I want to stay to the right.
You want to stay out to the right. So make sure you really get your weight through on this one to hit it solid and not chunk it.
Again, the lie is pretty even in stance.
Pretty even, yeah, not enough to worry about it, especially if it's only going to help you hit it a little bit more left and turn it over if you aim at the right edge of the green. But I like that confident follow through right there.
Same thing.
Same
plus
thing, a little
contact.
chunky, but
Get up. Keep rolling.
You're rolling.
Keep going. Get
and
up
guess
there.
what? Front edge of the green.
All right. So I'm putting.
Yeah, you're putting. So C,
3 bad
3 C
shots.
plus contacts, and I won't call them bad.
Yeah, bad ball contact.
They were
shots.
straight. They were where we were aiming, but you've lost 10 to 15 yards on each of them. But that means front edge of the green instead of on the green.
Exactly.
No stress, no harm about it. Let's 2-putt, go home with a bogey.
This is insane. Like it makes it so not relaxing because it's still you have to execute the shot.
Yeah.
But the fact that I did not make good contact with either 3 of those shots, and I am where I am now, that's obviously a long par opportunity, which
It's an outside chance.
it's
though.
an outside chance.
Yeah.
Whereas if I would have used a driver, I'm up here, like you said, I either have to pick up or I'm in this bunker and
then it just stacks on frustration. It's the first hole of the day, and I've seen people chunk it here, and I've seen people skull it into the bunker.
so people get greedy.
To get greedy because they're trying to make up for lost cause.
Yeah.
But everybody knows when you're off the green, get on the green.
Well, and the thing is, if I would have hit take out the first 2 chunks, if I hit that third one pure, let's just say I get it here.
Yeah.
I'm putting. There's
What's the
8
difference?
feet
There's nothing,
difference,
yeah,
right?
there's no
I just have to give it a little bit more pace.
Okay. So now if we look at this green, it's going to break left a little bit towards the end. Ideally, you get inside of 3 feet. That's not really realistic. Let's get inside of a flat stick.
Okay.
Aim. And if we look at here, you know, I know it breaks left once it gets over that ridge, but it doesn't break left as much as you think.
Okay.
So you see the walk-off path?
Yeah, I was going to say, just like that stake almost.
Yeah, the stake.
Like that
I
one
like
that you
that.
can see in the middle.
Yep, and just
Aim for
know
there.
that you got to get pace, a little pace going down that ridge, and then it kind of
Then
gets
it
a little
takes
faster.
off. And then it kind of
it's when it slows
dives.
down as it turns.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll coach you up into a good width of stroke here
Yeah.
to tell you if that potential energy is good enough to get in that vicinity. That maybe a little harder. A little less. Right there. You feel the difference? Do one more without, yeah, there. I like it. Okay, so now go back to your spot and memorize that.
Get over and turn.
Right at that ridge, and just
Now
like
come
we
down.
said, right after there, it's going to turn
Come
pretty
down.
hard over there.
Come down.
It's like we had that red.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Hey man, that's 3 feet away.
Yeah.
Can you make a 3-foot putt?
I mean, I hope so.
Well, that's the difference between you achieving your goal
Yeah.
and not. It always comes down to 3 feet.
Holy smokes,
There we
dude.
go. It's an easy game.
So Ryan, I've had this shot many times. I can't hit this. I immediately think I've got to make sure I get it over this slope. Can't tell you how many times I've hit it and it's rolled down. You worry about that back bunker. I skull it, so naturally I lean back like most amateurs do. Talk me through your process and how you think about the positive and not the negative that can happen here, because the negative can turn into 4 shots very quickly.
Yeah. Well, I start with a very humbling goal.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get up and down. I'm just trying to get it on the green and then allow my putting to 2-putt. I'll come away with a bogey. I'm already happy with it.
Yeah.
So I took the bar and I took it down here to give me some less pressure, to take some pressure off. Okay. Like you said, most people when they get a little nervous on this, they're going to chunk it.
Yeah.
That chunk is going to knock it up the green, or the chunk with good weight turn is going to skull it over the green. Okay, so I can't chunk this shot, so I'm going to keep this face open to let it bounce.
Yep.
Just similar like we've done in the bunker shots.
I mean, how the hell do you not get tense on this shot? Again, maybe I'm just like such a cerebral player that I think about that, but you know, when you get tense, you press and your body gets tight and you don't play relaxed like we've talked about before, being an athlete.
Yeah.
Like, I look at this, and if you gave me one shot for $1 million to get that, like, just 10 feet from the pin, I don't think I could do it.
Most people get tense and they get short or quick.
Yeah.
Okay, and if we talk about potential energy here, how big of a swing do I need to get up there? I mean, if I'm going to open the face a little bit, that ain't getting up there. That ain't getting up there. That's getting up there.
That's getting up there.
So I'm already telling myself, I acknowledge when tense happens, we short our swing, we quicker in our swing, and that's when we start chunking and sculling. So if you understand that, I need to give max potential energy here.
And worry about your tempo.
Worry about my tempo, max potential energy, get my whole weight shift, and I'm just promoting a little bit of an open face here because it's a little wet. I don't want to chunk it.
Yeah.
So I'm giving myself nearly a full swing, and I'm just trying to finish my swing.
Cool.
Not trying to make it more complicated than that. And if my face stays open, it should go about 60 yards, which is about what this shot is, maybe 40. Open face, lean forward, max potential energy, and commit.
So nice.
Yeah. And I attacked.
I mean, you attacked.
I attacked that with a wide open face so I could take a full swing, and that was only going to go 50 yards.
Yeah. That's amazing. We've got a couple putts to you've got yours for par.
Yeah.
I've got mine for bogey. So this is the hole that you said I can bogey, so I'm okay with that. I'm about 3 feet. Talk me through your process, what you're thinking here on this. You've got about 8 feet.
Yeah, I mean, 8 feet, there's a 50-50 chance. But like I said down there, it's a humbling goal. You know, I got away with a good shot, but I'm not really fighting to make this shot.
Exactly.
It's okay. If it goes in, I just eased off my pressure. So again, I'm going to go through, read the green. I'm just going to go through my process. I'm not going to think about what this score is. It seems dead flat.
Yep.
It might seem like a big breaker, but I didn't feel anything. So I'm going to get down here, just aim straight.
Just
I just hit it a little too hard.
Yep.
Hit it a little too hard. They tend to push off your line.
All right.
Easy game.
Easy game.
Even though you could acknowledge there was a little pressure on that.
There was
part,
a lot
right?
of pressure on that.
But you went through all your routine. You did your practice swings. You didn't rush through it all.
Yeah.
That was going to go in.
Yeah.
All right. So this next hole is a par 3. And I'll be honest, parring par 3s is the best we can really
All you can ask for,
guesstimate. Yeah. The next hole is a par 5. So that's really where a pro will attack the golf courses because they're longer and they can get on the green. So looking over here, gosh, this is beautiful.
So gorgeous. You can see the mountains over here, the water. I mean, what scenery, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've had a really nervy shot just right in front of that like bunker there on the right, where if I came up short, it's going to roll back down or I'm stuck. So that was one of the nervy shots that I've had on this hole. But I mean, anything to the left, when we played that member guest here, you want to aim left and it'll naturally kind of fade back down towards the right. So
I mean, you've already kind of precedented what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Left is good, especially long left.
Yep.
Anything short right, long right, that's where the bunkers are. We know that that's not your forte yet.
Yeah.
So we're going to avoid that like the plague.
Yep.
Even if we're a little long, we could putt back up that hill.
Exactly.
So we're aiming for the middle of the green, maybe long left. Worst case. It's
Okay.
135 to the pin.
135.
Yeah.
Oh, shorter than I thought. Okay.
Maybe 140 to the back edge. So it's
Okay.
back there.
Yeah.
So, and then it's 120 to cover the right side, but we're not even talking about that.
Yeah.
So what do you hit comfortably, even on a C+ grade quality contact?
Yeah.
What do you hit 135 normally?
9 pitching wedge. It's too much of a pitching wedge. I would trust a 9.
Yeah. You're going to stress out a pitching wedge swing.
Yeah.
So let's do a 9. What's the max a 9 goes?
Like 152.
Okay. So you can
Yeah.
go over, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and just do a normal 9 swing, knowing that even if you're 5-10 yards long, we're okay with
Yeah.
that. That's
We're
part
not
of our
choking
strategy.
down. We're not taking
choking
anything off.
down.
Okay.
You're not swinging easy.
Okay.
You're swinging normal, and we're just going full out of 9 to the middle left of the green.
Okay. I love it. I'm using an 8 iron. I debated a 9, but I feel like an 8 might be best. I mean, again, we're in end of January, so
Yeah. We're not moving as much. It's
Yeah.
pretty cold. Yeah. Again, wasn't the greatest contact, but you're in the middle of the green.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
We're all right.
There's something that our brain says that if we have more than enough club, you can have better control of that golf ball.
Exactly.
When you don't have enough club, you're going to stress out the swing
Yep.
and try to force it.
Looks good.
Middle of the green, little baby cut. All right, it's a little long as a 7-iron really should have been, but it's an easy spot to get up and down.
There you go. 8 iron.
Humbling moment
Yes.
here, Nick. You know, you chose 8-iron to be, to be conservative.
Yeah.
But if you're very honest, and I would say the average golfer really needs to know that you may think that you hit a pitching wedge 135 or a 9-iron, but then when you club up and then actually see where the ball goes, I mean, you were
so
very
far.
conservative, but you're still maybe 10 yards short of this flag, maybe even more. So,
Yeah.
But you're on the green.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a longer lag putt. This is no easy 2-putt.
Oh,
here.
no.
But that's our goal. We're not trying to do anything fancy. You're trying to get it up on that ledge inside of 3 feet.
Yep.
Now, we've already read this green ahead of time, but it moves a little bit right to left of the top, but a little bit left to right down here.
Yeah.
But it's more aggressive going up the slope right to left.
Yep.
So I would just say aim 1 cup
Just 1
right
cup.
to left.
Okay.
And the reason why I say 1 cup is because when most people from this far away have a bias one way or the other,
Yeah, they go-
tend to push it.
Yep.
They tend to do way more aggressive things than they really think.
Okay.
So 1 cup really turns into 2 feet really quick.
Okay.
So
So
step
1
up
cup.
there, 1 cup to the right.
Yeah. Didn't get it.
Didn't get it. All right, so we got our work cut
We got
out here.
a lot of work to cut.
And like I said, a 2-putt is very hard because it's so challenging to commit up this hill.
Yeah, exactly.
And the consequence. But here, we have the same putt.
Yeah.
It's just a much easier lag putt for you.
Yeah.
I don't even need to coach you through a proper lag putt.
Yeah.
You've had one. This is just dead straight.
Yeah.
Dead straight. I kind of read it for you.
Little uphill.
Just little uphill. Get it inside of 3 feet. That's your goal.
Need to hit him.
Yeah, a little tentative. It's all right. We'll let you think about it.
Yeah.
All right. I matched my speed. I feel it. Little left to right.
It's about 3
Sit.
feet.
Maybe a little outside that 3-foot circle, but
little bit. But
again,
you know
I'll
what?
take it.
Hey, I'll take that.
You failed on the first lag putt.
Yep.
You failed on the second lag putt.
Mm-hmm.
Time to make this. No. That's the actual joke.
Yeah, right?
You got 12 feet here.
Yeah, this
Lag
is-
this one.
yeah.
This is the humbling moment. Let's 4-putt, not 5-putt.
Yeah.
Right? I'm helping coach through a difficult situation.
Big time. And again, this is amateur golf right here.
Turn it. Perfect speed.
Great
Almost
coaching.
at it.
Great coaching on your part. Love the pace. Boom.
All right.
Look at this guy.
Made that par.
Forced to
Get
accomplish
under
my
par.
goal.
Yeah, for you. Hey, it's the humbling goal, but you never know.
I think what humble is a great word because golf humbles you, right? You look at a par 3 and so many people think when they go to a par 3 like this is the easy hole. And it's also humbling to see how one bad shot can turn into a spiral of bad shots. Like that lag putt, like, okay, tee shot wasn't greatest, I'm short, but I didn't give myself a good shot on my first putt, and then I don't hit it, and then it rolls back, and I've got another lag putt, and it's like these one issues turn into 3 or 4, which are extra shots, and it kills your round, right? So
Yeah.
I walk out of there with what, a 5?
Yeah. Because of a 4-putt.
Because of a 4-putt. All right, so I'm gonna go driver. I know that's a ballsy move, but I think why not have a little fun? I'm gonna. This is actually the club that I've trusted the most over the last year.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's play 2 balls.
Yep.
You play driver.
Yeah.
And then play another one.
Okay.
And then do my strategy. And
Okay.
let's see what happens at the end.
Okay. I like that.
So we're going to count both balls and see which one's better. And
Okay.
we'll keep tally. But let me go first.
Yeah. You go first.
All right, and I'm just going to hit my 7-iron again.
All right. Let's do it.
Because this fairway is really tricky out
It's
here.
very tricky.
And again,
I mean, you're just middle of the fairway.
yeah, it's easy when it's a 7-iron.
Smoked it, but going right.
Okay.
Up on that hill.
So that was where your driver is. Now grab a 7-iron.
7-iron next.
Yep.
All right, let's see. This is the better play. Middle of the fairway.
Yep, I like that one better.
Yeah, I'll take that. Again, lose a little distance, but I'm middle of the fairway.
Yeah.
So, can't argue with that.
Yeah. The 7-iron off the tee, you're in the fairway. Sounds dumb. There's 3 fairways, short, right, and long. Just down left. A lot easier with a hybrid.
Exactly. Set up. This ball's a little above my feet. Swing down on it like I would an iron instead of a driver, right?
Yeah, for you, yes. Yeah. Look how simple and easy that is.
I mean,
it's your best contact yet today.
greatest shot I've had all day.
Yeah. Great.
Awesome,
Easy.
man.
But
Easy
let's go
game.
see if you could tackle the bunker shot and get it in the similar spot.
Right?
All right. I'm in the middle of the fairway. I'm just going to lay up. I'm going to choose another 7-iron. Why reinvent the wheel? I've hit one off the tee. Let's just keep it going. I'm going to feed it into the left side of this fairway. Easy spot for an approach. I'll take it.
I'm going to take a 7 from here.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Can you guarantee me that 7-iron gets out even if you hit it a little thin? There we go. Do what you think and then do one
And
more
then-
to guarantee that you get it. I like 8.
Yeah, I was going to say an 8's probably
Even
the
if
move.
you thin an 8, it's getting over this lip.
Yeah.
We're going way out to the left of where my ball is, and you got a wide open fairway.
Yeah.
Perfect. Happy feet, full turn.
It's a pretty good
spot.
out from where I was.
And this was a great recovery shot, and that's
Yeah.
what these are.
Yeah.
You're just trying to get out and back and play.
Yeah.
Yes, you are maybe 170 yards out and not 120 yards like your other shot.
Yeah.
But that's your consequence for being in there. But at least
Exactly.
you're back and play, and you have an outside chance of getting on the screen. And who knows, we could have the same score here.
Exactly.
175, 180.
Okay.
A little uphill, so at least 180, 185.
Okay. I
So
feel
I
like,
would say we're pushing ourselves up a little higher, 5-iron range.
yeah. I
Much more
mean,
confident for you.
yeah. I mean, I would say probably let's do that hybrid again.
Yeah.
That 4
Do
hybrid.
the same shot. Worst case, you're a little long. There's some back slopes there.
Yeah.
You're not going to crank this over the green.
Exactly. Tried to kill it. Oh man, it's rolling. I mean, I guess that's my saving grace.
Decent
right?
miss.
That's an okay miss, yeah. And like you've told me before, you just said it, a good miss.
It's a good miss.
I mean,
Let's be honest. Being out of position
Yeah.
puts you at 180.
yeah,
Outside of 175 on tour, it's a lot harder to hit the greens, a lot harder to be close to the hole. Inside of 150, it's very easy. All right, we got 143.
143. Okay.
So we're inside 150 yards.
yeah,
And even though you hit 7-iron off the tee, you're 143 yards. I think I got like 125. We're so close because
Exactly.
we both put it in the fairway
Yep.
and laid up strategically,
Yeah.
especially on a par 5. So rather than pressing with a hybrid, I mean, you just have to hit 140, 150 shot.
So-
and that should be a little easier.
So what I learned from that last hole on the par 3 is probably like a 7 or 6 here,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
As opposed to going for like a 9.
Yeah, let's go, 7 or 6. What do you think?
I want to be 6. I'd rather be long than short.
Be long
I mean,
than
if
short.
I'm short, that thing rolls all the way back down, then I'm in real big trouble. I mean, again, this is technically third shot. So,
and rather than going too far forward, your goal is just to get up on the green.
Exactly. And if I can
6
get it
iron's
on,
a very conservative club to do that.
get it on, hopefully 2-putt, then we're par, you know?
Yeah. Pure.
Sounds good, looks
Somebody
good.
getting warmed up here. Middle of the green, I love it.
There we go. It's a great shot. I mean,
easy.
Good. Talking me through that, perfect. I mean,
if you take the stress off the shots,
yeah,
you perform better.
Yeah.
When you have stress, we tend to get tense and throw our hands at it, and nothing's good. But when you have too much club, too much fairway, too much green to work with,
yeah,
it's a lot easier. So I got 130, and yeah, could I get a pitching wedge there? Sure, but like we just talked about, I'm gonna grab a 9-iron, swing normal. Come back a little bit.
That. Get up over that.
Yeah, middle of the green.
Yeah, middle of the green.
It's in the right quadrant, but I'll take it.
Like you said, not a bad miss to have.
Not a bad miss.
I mean, you're right in the middle of the green.
And as the round goes on, I get pickier on those shots than I would on the third hole of the day, but...
Yeah, freaking hell of a shot, man.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, again, if I drew that circle, I'm in the right quadrant. I want to be in the lower left.
Yeah.
So from my level, I'm criticizing myself that this is not an easy birdie putt, outside chance. If I was in the lower left quadrant like Scotty Scheffler would be, it'd put a lot less stress on the putt.
A little less stress, yeah.
So, all right, Nick.
Yep.
With a severe slope like this, are you a skier?
I am.
Okay, so think of the fall line.
Yeah.
You're trying to find the straight slope. If I were going straight down right here, it's gonna veer me off to the left,
yeah,
and I'm gonna lose control. If I go right here, it's still
a little bit.
Right about here, it looks pretty straight because a little bit further, now it's going right.
Now it's going right.
So here's your fall line.
Right here.
So literally just connect the dots.
So I'm aiming for this sprinkler head.
I love that.
And then
just not getting to it.
Yeah, so just a little bit short of that and let it fall down.
All right. And you have a chance for it to fall in the hole.
Yeah.
Realistically, that slope is going to kick you longer, but...
Yeah, I mean, that slope, it's going to take off.
That's the consequence we have for not being on the right tier at Chambers Bay. So, you see this visual?
Yep.
Just connect the dots. Yeah, I like this a lot. There's the
slow down,
line.
Now get your speed.
Look at
now
that thing
get
fall.
your speed.
Going.
Whew.
Very nice.
I mean, I'll take that.
And you're in the lower left quadrant, like we were hoping for on my shot. So
now I've got that uphill a little bit for par. Amazing. And so that's how you can use certain checkpoints around the green to figure out where to aim and how the ball is going to fall and roll. Like you said, just aim for that sprinkler head. Visual, perfect.
Yeah, find the fall line, connect the dots.
Love that.
All right, let's put a good lag putt. I got this red. Good read, good speed, who knows?
Turn.
Good roll.
Turn.
Oh.
It's a great roll.
Just overcooked it a little bit.
Are you even thinking about, I mean, you obviously are thinking about making it, but how much stress are you putting on it now that you've got that left? Whereas when you're standing over that putt, you know, are you thinking like, oh man, if I don't make this, I'm in trouble, or?
Not that one.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about speed.
Just speed.
Now I'm worried about the consequence of being 4 feet away on this one, but I've practiced these enough, so I'll let you go.
Okay.
Do my due diligence here.
Little right to left, uphill. Get in.
Oh,
boom, man, when the pressure's on. Look at that.
All right. See, it comes down to an 8-footer.
Yeah, always.
All right.
Boom. So solid. Just freaking ice.
Making pars with 7-irons.
There you go, man.
All right.
Hey, I appreciate it. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun. You walked me through all the things I do wrong and then told me the things I do right.
Strategy beats all ball striking.
Always.
I'll tell you that. And it helps your ball striking.
Big time.
That's the keys that I like to tell people. You come out with conservative targets, with conservative clubs, put the stress off the swing and perform on the ball striking, and then it's all done right here.
Yeah.
Right? The difference was whether or not I got up and down on one. I finished 1 over par, but I was hitting 7-irons off the tee. I'll take that. There was no stress except for around the greens.
Yeah.
But when you're not, when you're in the bunkers and then out, 180 yards for an approach shot, then you're in another bunker, there's 100 or plus.
You're just scrambling nonstop. And
Yeah.
again, find fairways and then make it up here. So
Yeah.
I love it, man. I appreciate it.
Had a great time.
We'll get the one over next time.
Yeah, sounds good.
We've got some work to do.
Even it out on the next 3.
Yeah, exactly,
All right.
dude.
Yeah.
We'll see ya.
See ya.
All right, Ryan, that was awesome.
Had a pleasure.
Tell me, where can everyone find you online?
You can find me at Ryan Young Golf, basically on every social media out there, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, but Instagram and YouTube are my biggest two. So
Nice.
come
Owning
out,
it. Trademark
or
that.
Find me at Chambers Bay, obviously. We'd love to work with you personally and do something like we do this on a weekly basis. That would be more fun.
Awesome, man. We'll check him out online. Give him a shout out, and as you can see, he'll help you guys score low.